Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. My name is Jayme, and I'm the Hermetic Shaman. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for being a part of this community. Today's reading is a general collective message. It is intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you, and gently release what does not. To book a personal reading or a cord-cutting session, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. We are going to begin with the tarot dice. Things will definitely be loud for a smidge. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in collective energy? Well, we have the Ace of Wands, the Star reversed, and the Emperor sideways. Somebody here was trying to distort some kind of truth or evidence. Somebody here was trying to twist something. They were trying to twist something here because it almost feels like they didn't want to be held accountable for some kind of manipulation. Somebody here has been trying to keep up, trying to keep something up, trying to keep up. I don't know if it's some kind of an appearance or some kind of belief that somebody is on the same page as you, because we do have the Two of Cups in the Sun card, which is completely contradictory to this energy. Okay, I see it now. Somebody here was just trying to create some kind of a loss. They were trying to manipulate something here. Somebody here definitely thought that they got away with something, but I don't think that they have. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I mean, like, come on, what is this? So this is somebody here that's figuring out that something here didn't work out for them. They were duped, they were manipulated, or I don't know, maybe they were on the same kind of time. This is somebody here that I honestly feel like got burned by the same tactic that they were trying to burn you, and it's like now all of a sudden now they want to come back around and they want to apologize because something here didn't work out in their favor. They thought that by leaving you behind in some kind of way, this could have to do with maybe somebody here never saw your value, they never saw your worth, or they didn't believe in you in some kind of way. Or maybe this is somebody here that figured out that they would not be able to manipulate and control you. Either way, somebody here was like, yeah, you know what, I'll show you type of energy. And it's like now they want to come back in and apologize and like try to like sweep you off your feet, so to speak. Yeah, they want to get themselves out from being in the cold. Sorry, I'm staring at the Five of Pentacles here in the bowl with this Ten of Swords. Somebody's thinking that they can just go back to how things used to be. But again, I feel like this is somebody that's not being very forthcoming and not being very honest with this Page of Swords sideways and this Emperor sideways. This is somebody that's still trying to find some kind of control. They're still going about this with this controlling mentality here, and it's because something here didn't work out for them. And it's like now they need you, but yet they still want to control you. Somebody, be very careful with somebody wanting to come back around, because it honestly feels like, especially with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and this Page of Swords, it's this energy here of not being very forthcoming with what it is that they're trying to get you to be a part of. Like, I don't know if this is somebody here, like, extending an apology, so to speak, or wanting to reconnect here, but they ultimately have, like, some kind of underlining motive to, like, to use you. Like, this could be somebody here who would, like, for example, like, wants to borrow money from you but has no intention of ever paying you back. We can take my cat's meow as a confirmation. They have no intention in wanting to pay you back. They need your help with something. Or maybe that's been the constant cycle with this individual. Something here is not going in their favor with the star card reversed. But something here is coming to an end. Maybe that's why somebody's hoping to come in and maybe trying to act like they have changed. Yeah. See, but they haven't. Death is here reversed. There's been no change. There's been no transformation. There is going to be this... I don't know. I feel like somebody here is going to do like a grandiose like gesture. But this gesture has some kind of strings attached. Somebody here is expecting something from you. And I don't... It's like wanting to come in and show you that they changed. And it's like because they've evolved and become like a decent human being, which I don't really think is the case. But I'm trying to get into their head for a moment. They think that if they can do this gesture for you, it'll prove to you that they have changed and that they're a better person. But yet they're still expecting something from you. Because I feel like whatever it is that they're doing, I feel like they're just treating you with common courtesy. And it's like, what, you want a medal for doing the right thing? That's the vibe of this. Somebody here is definitely withholding some kind of information. They're withholding some kind of truth. They're not telling you the full story. There's definitely been a lot of manipulation, and there still is more manipulation. Somebody here is also losing their position. Maybe whatever is going down, this person's losing their position, and this could just be their position in the eyes of others. Like, maybe people are... I'm not saying people are starting to look down on this person, but people are starting to... It's like their annoyance. Something here about their annoyance is on, like, full display. Like, this person being in this energy... I feel like it's been annoying. Like people are just getting sick and fed up with it. But I don't know why making amends with you would... Oh, because they need something. They need something. And they need to get it, and they want to get it from you in some kind of way. I don't know. This does not feel good to me. Somebody here still has not changed. They have not evolved. Somebody here is going to some kind of forced ending. It's like the universe is intentionally closing out a chapter in this person's life. And it's like the very lesson that the universe is trying to teach someone right now is it's like they keep trying to like skip class. Like that's the vibe. Somebody are constantly trying to skip class. And they're trying to like... It's like they're trying to skip class, like to like... I don't know, like stalk you? Like, in a way? To be close to you? There's definitely been this kind of like obsession energy here. I do have strong Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo energy here. Could be Leo as well. There's also Scorpio. Universe, please tell us more. There's that death reversed again. And the Ace of Pentacles, somebody here has not changed. They know that you're getting ready to receive some kind of blessing. Or they know that you have been being blessed. And they know that it's more to come. It's just going to increase for you because you've gone down some kind of new path. You've gone down the path towards some kind of abundance, some kind of prosperity. Building some kind of stability, security for yourself. Universe. You know, being on the right path is about coming into alignment. All right, especially with that Ace of Pentacles. Like, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work to get between the Ace and the Ten of Pentacles, but you're on the right path. You're in alignment. Somebody knows that you're in alignment probably with your assignment because you've learned the lessons. See, and somebody is trying to skip class because they want to try and keep up with you because now you're in the next grade, so to speak. And it's not that this person can't come with you. It's that they need to graduate their class before they can join you. And just because y'all are not in the same class doesn't mean y'all still can't get together in the playground during recess. Do you know what I mean? Universe, please tell us more. The High Priestess reversed. The High Priestess is somebody here who needs constant attention. They need outside validation. They're not able to sit with themselves. This is definitely somebody here that always needs to be surrounded by someone. This is also somebody here that can't keep their mouth shut. They can't keep a secret. They can't keep anything to themselves. They always want to talk to other people. It gives them like an ego boost. Why am I getting like somebody here that like, I don't know, it's giving gossip energy or a gossiper or somebody here that likes to be in other people's business. But this is somebody here that's not directly connected to source at all. This could be a dark practitioner of sorts. With the Magician reversed. Somebody here could have been going as far as to even going to a dark priestess. Or this High Priestess in the reverse here is extremely... I want to say somebody here is extremely jealous with this Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with their current circumstances. They're not able to sit with themselves. This is somebody here who doesn't even like... They don't like themselves. And I'm not trying to be mean, but... This is somebody that needs to always be surrounded by other people. They can never be alone. Very greedy, gluttonous. Somebody who definitely likes to overdo it with the Nine of Cups reverse. There's been a lot of manipulation, though. Manipulation for self-gain. Don't care who they hurt type of energy. As long as they get what they want, as long as they get fed, as long as they get filled up, so to speak. Like, this is the energy of, like, robbing candy from a baby. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here who feels left out in the cold. And we have the Six of Cups. Somebody here could be heavily thinking about the past. Somebody here definitely feels like they have failed in some kind of way, but they're also not accepting the fact that maybe it's their mindset. Somebody here is... It's like trying to... It's like knowing that they got caught. Somebody here definitely got caught doing something that they shouldn't be doing. This could just be a behavior. Somebody here is definitely lacking some kind of morals with this High Priestess in the reverse, but it's like they already got caught. So then they already got caught for manipulating, so now they're trying to manipulate in order to get like a lighter sentence or something, but again, it's like not learning the like trying to think that you can cheat the system. Somebody here is trying to cheat the system of karma. And they're getting more and more mad. And they're blaming everybody else but themselves. And this is somebody here that I feel like you've disconnected from, because why else would they wanting to come back? Maybe this person here is feeling like they're alone. And they're running out of options with this Five of Pentacles reversed. Now they're on the outs. Their circle has gotten smaller and smaller because everybody here is now annoyed with this energy. So, like, everybody knows... See, and maybe that's what this is. Maybe this person doesn't like the fact that they have been exposed for their manipulation. And this is somebody here that's not able to take that shame and that guilt to better and prosper. There could be some kind of avoidance tactic that is being used here. Like somebody could be, they could be trying to escape reality, so to speak, with either drinking or smoking. Somebody is definitely doing something in excess, so that way they can forget about the past, but yet not taking accountability in order to correct the and to change things for themselves, to embrace some kind of transformation. Somebody here that doesn't want to change. And I feel like it's the same person here that has been trying to control. See, the Emperor is somebody, you know, the Emperor and the Empress are in charge of the king and queens, right? If you look at the whole kingdom, so to speak. This is somebody here that was trying to control other people, but it was all for... It's like they wanted a say in everybody else's territory, so to speak, but yet not being a good leader for everybody. This is definitely somebody here who is only... I think what's been discovered is what people are realizing, that this person here is just extremely selfish, and that they're not willing to do what's best for everybody involved, even though that's how they sell it. This person, this is how they sell it. The Emperor reversed. Universe, please tell us more. The Seven of Wands. I thought I had a burp coming. I'm sorry. 10 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. And the Page of Wands, the Chariot. I feel like you're focused here on the future. You're moving full... What is it? Full steam ahead? With this Chariot, Page of Wands. You're acting on something here that you have been inspired by, or you could be receiving some kind of news, a download, or some kind of inspiration here that's going to cause you to go like full steam ahead in that direction. We do have the King of Cups. That's somebody here who's very emotionally mature, kind, caring, compassionate. This is somebody here that follows their heart, is typically led to follow their heart, but also somebody here who has emotional boundaries. Excuse me, healthy emotional boundaries. Somebody that's not going to allow themselves to be duped. They know better, because they know themselves. This is not somebody who can be emotionally manipulated. The 10 of Cups can definitely symbolize some kind of an ending, an emotional ending. An emotional cycle here has closed out. Somebody here has definitely been trying to win at all costs. Again, with this energy of like wanting you to submit, surrender, quit, give up. Give up your stance. It's like wanting you to give up your stance, but it's like, no, your feet are planted firmly in the ground and you're like, I'm not moving. This is my territory. You're not welcome here. Somebody here has been definitely trying to like push your boundaries. Maybe this High Priestess in the reverse was, maybe part of this manipulation was that they were getting opposition here to go up against you in order to get you to quit, in order to get you to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing, that you've been passionately led to go down. Oh, what's happening here is the tower is falling. Yeah. A tower is falling. I also feel like whatever this person is trying to do by trying to get back to you, it's like this person is like wanting you to come in and like help them help save them in some kind of way, because they know that everything is crumbling apart around them. But it's like you're guarded up against this person here, because you know this person's only going to lead you in the wrong direction. Universe, please tell us more. The Sun reversed. 8 of Cups. The truth is that you've emotionally departed this situation a long time ago. You no longer feel the same way that you used to feel. And that's what I think somebody here is trying to hope on. But see, they didn't know you then, it's like they still don't know you now. Not wanting to give you the opportunity to get to know you. I don't understand this type of energy. With this individual, it's like somebody just doesn't get it. And I'm not, again, not trying to sound mean, but there's this energy here of somebody like just doesn't get it. The Sun card in the reversed is this energy here of somebody not feeling free. Not feeling free to express themselves. Not feeling very happy. There's definitely some kind of restrictions. There could even be some kind of childhood trauma here that is holding somebody back. And maybe that's what they're doing with that Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups that we saw earlier. Maybe there's some childhood trauma here that somebody here is unwilling to face and confront and put to rest. Something here has definitely become too extreme. It's giving this energy here of feeling entitled to do, act in whatever, however they want, because they feel like it's okay because of what they've been through. And that could be a form of control as well. You know, it's this energy of like needing to walk on eggshells, or can't do this, can't say that, because, you know, that part, that they might take it the wrong way, or they might get upset, or you know how they're very reactive, or, you know, so you have to approach it, and it's like you shouldn't have to, especially when you're the King of Cups. But it's been like a system here with this Emperor energy. Like somebody is trying to rule with fear in some kind of way. But an Emperor upright is somebody here that wants the whole kingdom to prosper. Because if the kingdom prospers, and so does he. But sideways, or even in the reverse, it's this energy of like they don't care if anybody else suffers. Has something here to do with boundaries. I don't know if somebody was using something as an excuse to try and cross boundaries, all to just not take accountability. We have the World reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. There's a lack of self-love. There's a lack of self-care. We have the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There is going to be some kind of victory. Something here could be being uncovered, maybe about to the extent that somebody went to try and make somebody give up, surrender, submit. And whatever this news is, it is going to make you victorious. We do have the Queen of Swords. So this is definitely, it's factual. There's definitely some kind of immaturity here as well. Maybe somebody here did something because they were being very immature. I mean, the High Priestess in the reverse is definitely somebody that's immature. And with this Knight of Cups, it's like this wanting to come in and like try to glamour you again. Universe, please tell us more. The Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, whatever somebody has been resisting to end, it's coming to an end. This Knight of Swords page, so you have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and we saw that Queen of Swords, all in the upright. So something here has been uncovered with the Page of Swords. Because the Page of Swords is someone who's very inquisitive. They naturally want to learn and know more. They're not afraid to do research. This Knight of Swords is acting on that information, on something here that has been uncovered by the Page of Swords, maybe at the order and the direction of the Queen of Swords. This could be involving the legal system in some kind of way. Maybe somebody wants your help in order to get them out of some kind of trouble that they got themselves into, maybe for going up against you. So, like, maybe they're wanting to come in and give you some kind of half-assed, like, apology. Again, they're just, now, it's like, whatever they're giving you, it's how they should have been treating you all along. But they're hoping to also get something from it immediately. And again, that's missing the point of the lesson. If you want to do something for someone out of the kindness of your heart, you do it. You do it with no expectations. Somebody here is definitely losing some kind of support. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody here that's... they're not really brave. They're not really bold. They're really controlled by their own fear. Somebody very hot-headed with a temper. They get really angry really fast. This is definitely not somebody here who's very original or very authentic. This is definitely somebody here that likes to keep up with image. There's some kind of information here that is being acted on, maybe about how far somebody went to no longer, to not let go of something, to not close out some kind of a chapter. Somebody here also does not, I don't think this person likes the fact that you're doing good at this time with this Ten of Cups, and that you're willing to defend where you are right now. Maybe somebody also knows that you're getting ready to get into union, with somebody here who's going to equally reciprocate. Again, this reading could be family, friend, lover, business. Take it how it resonates. Whatever this news is that's coming out, this person's going to be losing all support here. With this Four of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Judgment. Somebody's being held under judgment. We have the King of Cups, the Tower, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what? Somebody here was trying to create a loss for you? But it's like now they're the ones that need to suffer the loss? Like I said, their prayer is not being answered. Remember how I said earlier this could be like a dark priestess or a dark practitioner of sorts? This could be somebody here who's receiving a backfire. They were trying to end something for you. They were trying to change your luck. This is somebody that was being relentless. Maybe they could have been doing something over and over and over again because they didn't like the fact that you were happy without them, that you had moved on, and you're standing firm and standing guarded. Is that what it is? You keep turning down somebody's advances here? So they just got mad and they were just what? Trying to do all this dark work on you? And it's like now they're suffering? Now it's all crumbling down? Because they wouldn't give up. They wouldn't, they couldn't choose peace with that Six of Swords in the reverse. They didn't choose peace. They chose war. And you're not even holding any hard feelings with the Five of Cups in the reverse. This person ended up just fighting themselves, literally. Because, all of this is being sent right back to them. They're being held accountable for every little thing that they did in the past. This could involve communication of sorts, especially with that Knight of Swords, that Page of Swords, and Queen of Swords. This could have to do with communication, so social media can be involved somehow. This could be somebody their dark workings were just saying shit about you online in order to get people to attack you, to stand up against you, to oppose you, so to speak. Right, whatever somebody here was doing, however which way they were doing it, they were being relentless. and wanting to take you down, wanting you to stop, wanting you to just stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like you're just doing you. And somebody has a problem with that because they don't know how to do them. But they're being held accountable. King of Swords is right here at the bottom. They're being held accountable. The truth will ultimately prevail in the end. And the truth is going to come back to bite them in the butt for everything that they have done. See, this person cannot stand how they're being seen right now. So they're hoping, maybe that's why they're hoping by extending this common courtesy about finally treating you with respect when they should have been the whole time. They're hoping that this apology here would save them some kind of guilt. It would absolve them of this karma, but they're not going to be absolved. I'm sorry to say this, but again, see somebody here trying to manipulate the system into thinking that it has learned the lesson when it has not. Somebody's, you know, it's like somebody trying to say like, oh, I attended that class, but the universe is like, no, but you skipped every single period, or like you skipped every single time you had that course, like you never went to class. Like just because you were enrolled, you never showed up. You can't escape what is happening. This is like the universe putting them in like detention, so to speak. Universe, please tell us more. The Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Empress reversed? Don't even tell me this was a whole couple that was working together. The Empress reversed is somebody who's very needy, codependent. It's not somebody who can stand on their own. Five of Wands reversed, somebody who was definitely taking something to an extreme. Yeah, and there's that false apology with the Page of Cups in the reverse. But either way, somebody is receiving news that they're going to have to pay up. They're going to have to return something here with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're definitely being held accountable. And this news is traveling fast. This news is traveling fast. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. Yeah, this needy person thought that they could, get you into some kind of competition here. But they did some... Like, this is extreme with the Five of Wands in the reverse. Somebody here thought that, like, this is like abuse almost, even. Like, very relentless. Universe, please tell us more. There could be a transition that is taking place here. Like I said, something here needs to come to an end. You could be a rising star. Universe, please tell us more. We have achievement. Yeah, you've unlocked some kind of achievement. You've won some kind of award. Physically, spiritually. The opposition here is not happy about it. Maybe this could have to do with your protection. Or, again, because you're on your path. You're on the path towards success. You're on the path towards your future. Because the Ace of Pentacles leads to the Ten of Pentacles. You're on the path to your future. And this opposition here was trying to send you death magic. And now it's backfired. We have a whole community here that could be involved somehow. or a whole community knows about the opposition sending you death magic. Maybe this could even be like a whole group, a whole cult, a whole coven, a gang. Like maybe somebody was trying to put a hit on you or something here with this death magic. Like it doesn't even have to be like actual like hokey pokey business. For some, maybe it is. But this could just, you know, take that energy on multiple different dimensions. But either way, you've unlocked some kind of an achievement here. And this is everything that they were trying to stop you from doing, but yet you still achieved it. So by you hitting this kind of achievement has been the uh-oh, the opposition's like, shit, I'm already beat up. I don't know if I can survive what's coming next. Because they know what they sent out. They know what they put out into the world. And like I said, this Knight of Swords is acting on some kind of information that was uncovered. Don't even tell me that somebody here was so stupid to try and like get a hit on you or something, and they ended up going to like someone undercover. Because that could be the Page of Swords. We have abuse and unexpected money. You're receiving some kind of unexpected money because of some kind of abuse? Somebody here could literally be ordered to pay up for abusing you in whichever which way they have. And we have abandonment. Divinity and ritual. Somebody here could have, this person here could have been divine at one point, a divine masculine, divine feminine, take it how it resonates, but it's like they fell from grace, they abandoned their own divinity here, or they wanted you to abandon your divinity, or somebody here felt abandoned because you chose your divinity. Take it how it resonates, but you're receiving some kind of unexpected money. Maybe that's the achievement that you unlocked. And this is the exact same person here. You could be a rising star. You could be in the public eye, or you could be in the public in some kind of way. Maybe you do it online with social media or something. You don't have to be, but maybe somebody here was sending you abuse because they were trying to get you to be off the stage. Like, get off, like, boo, get off the stage type of energy. But it's like, it didn't work. It's like you still won your Oscar, so to speak. You still got your Emmy, your Grammy. You still got that recognition. You still unlocked some kind of an achievement that's leading towards some kind of unexpected money. You could have done some kind of cleansing or protection ritual here in order to balance out your chakras here. Maybe you cut some cords or you reclaimed some kind of energy. Maybe somebody is no longer able to connect. There's definitely somebody here in their lower vibrations. Maybe this is somebody here that you could have been... Something here to do with your sacral chakra, maybe even your solar plexus. Like... This is definitely somebody here that you may have had fun with at one point, and so you realize that that was just a form of manipulation that this person was using. Universe, tell us more. We have Intuitive Kev and Concern. I take the Intuitive Kev card as if it's like the High Priest or High Priestess energy. Definitely somebody who's very highly intuitive. Somebody here is what? Concerned with your intuition? Concerned with your independence in some kind of way? And of course the music just stops. Oh, they're concerned. Because why? Because of some kind of false contracts, false information, false agreements, false statements that were made. Somebody here they definitely tried to manipulate, cover something up, and now you're receiving some kind of unexpected money. There could be a legal case here that has wrapped up or is wrapping up. Maybe you're receiving some kind of unexpected money. You may not even know about this. But somebody here was definitely held accountable. Like, say for example... Like, somebody here could be being charged criminally for something. And then, like, once you find out what it is that happened... It's like you could use that information to maybe like take them to court civilly, like, so to speak. Because then you can get your damages. Like, not only are they going to have to pay with time, with serving time, but then they're going to be hit with knowing the fact that they're going to have to pay up. Somebody here is going to have to see, by trying to dodge and evade all of this. It's also giving me the energy that somebody here had ample time. They had more than enough time to come clean. And I know that's been coming out for the past couple of days. But the universe is saying, listen, you're going to have to pay up now. Whatever these false documents were, somebody here could have even been trying to direct something away from you, and that's why you could be receiving something unexpected. Like, maybe these false documents have to do with, like, I know, like, the tarot community, we've been saying, like, it could be your inheritance or some kind of money. Hell, somebody here could have, like, maybe somebody sent you a check in the mail for something, right? And somebody could have just, like, stole the check and put it into their account. Do you know what I mean? Like, forged your signature. Like, it could be as little as that, or somebody literally stealing your inheritance in some kind of way. Somebody definitely was misdirecting something away from you to them. And there was something false about this. Somebody could have even tried to even go as far as even say false statements in court in order to be able to have something redirected to them. I'm not going to go as far as saying like a conservatorship, but maybe. Or somebody here wanted to be appointed like the manager of something for you. But whatever this is, I don't even feel like you even know what this is even about. But either way, the legal system is right on this person's behind. We do have a relationship here behind that in bliss, so maybe somebody was doing this in order to keep their relationship going. See, this is somebody here that would rather steal from somebody else in order to give it to their spouse. They're like, here, I've done my end of the bargain, right? In order to keep their home happy, but yet doesn't want to go out there and go do it the right way. And maybe this other person here could have, this Empress in the reverse, could have kept quiet about it because they benefited from it. So we have two, and now they're all going to have to suffer. And it sucks too, especially if they have children, because those are innocents here. But that's why this tower is going to come crumbling down. Because people knew better, but didn't do better. And somebody here just let something happen because they're like, you know what? It's benefiting me. It's going to be good for me in the long haul. They could have even gone as far as to even try to eliminate you. So that way there would be no excuse because you wouldn't be in existence, so why try to do the right thing? You know what I mean? Why look into it even more? These people could have even paid a dark practitioner to do some kind of work on you, and maybe this dark practitioner is now realizing that these people made false statements. Maybe this dark practitioner could have been turning over a new leaf, so to speak, and maybe they're the ones that reported somebody here for abuse. Take that how it resonates too. Give me one moment, I'm gonna fix the music. Okay, y'all, we got the music back. Universe, please tell us more. There's been a lot of distractions in this reading. Part of this manipulation was also like maybe trying to send distractions your way in order to get you to veer off your path. Maybe it had something to do with you becoming a rising star. Somebody never wanted you to receive some kind of attention. We have Source. This could have to do with your connection to Source. We have Siblings. Ugh. One of your siblings could be very snapped, unhinged. Maybe that could be who one of these people is. They could either be the Emperor or this Empress reversed. Take it how it resonates. This is definitely somebody that's very alluring, very enticing. This is definitely somebody here that likes to draw people in. It's giving devil vibes. The first thing that came to mind when I saw this sibling energy, this could be like a Cain and Abel type of situation, so to speak. Somebody here is definitely snapped. Maybe somebody here snapped that God chose you, or that God was able to get you out of something, or to give you this opportunity. Maybe somebody here is mad and upset with the universe that you received some kind of opportunity, that Ace of Wands with that Page of Wands that we saw earlier, that you were like, ooh, yes. Thank you. That brings me joy. That brings me excitement. You know what? Let's do that. Right? And it opened up the doors to prosperity for you in some kind of way. And maybe somebody here is snapped, but it's just snapped, unhinged, instability, crazy. Somebody could have a couple of screws loose. Why? Because you're no longer falling for their temptation? You're no longer falling for their tricks? Universe, tell us more. Oh, we have a covert, malignant narcissist. This is somebody that's never wrong. Maybe this is somebody that doesn't like that you threw them away with that abandonment issue. Maybe this person here feels abandoned by you. This could be a sibling or somebody that you considered close to, like a sibling. We have a lover. Runner, avoidant, escape. Maybe somebody here could have even gone as far as to maybe, like, separate you from potential lovers. Like, they'd catch wind that you're dating someone, so they would just, gossip and trash talk you. Be like, trust me, I know them. I'm their sibling. Or I'm really close to them. I was their best friend for so many years, right? This is why they're not talking to me, right? Be very, very careful, but in all actuality, it's like, no, somebody's not talking to you because you're just a narcissist. Now they're trying to get people to run away from you with all this gossip and talk. Universe, please tell us more. We have knowledge. Something here to do with the wisdom and the knowledge that you have, that you keep. Maybe this is knowledge here that was given to you from Source, from the universe. Yeah, somebody here definitely had an intent to harm you. They definitely had some kind of intent to harm you. We have a masculine. So it could be a masculine here who had some kind of intent to harm you because they thought they were going to get some kind of gains, some kind of increase, maybe involving giving you like a sickness or a disease or something, or trying to infect you with something. Universe, please tell us more. This person who snapped and unhinged. You're being asked to take caution at this time, especially in regards to your creations or your investments. Universe, please tell us more. We have role model. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're becoming some kind of a role model, that you're being seen. This person who is snapped and unhinged, this narcissist doesn't like the fact that you're receiving attention. Running, gossiping, and otherworldly. Maybe that's the gossip on the street now. Maybe people are like, collective's not human. This is not normal. Maybe you're not. Maybe your soul does not originate from this planet. Somebody was trying to get you to veer off path. They never wanted you to be on your path because they were upset that you were chosen. Do you really think that you're going to be chosen with this kind of energy? So it's like, so they're mad at Source because Source chose you for something. Maybe to be a role model. This person is snapped and unhinged, this narcissist. And now they're trying to avoid taking some kind of accountability. Look at this. It's like the hand of God raining down on all of this. This has something to do with the knowledge that you carry and you becoming some kind of a role model. You becoming a rising star. Somebody didn't like this. This is somebody here who is so mad that they were not chosen, so to speak, that you were chosen. And now they're even more... This could have to do with some kind of childhood trauma, right? That does not allow them to be happy for other people. Because nothing has happened to them. So when something good happens to someone around them, they don't know how to handle that envy, that jealousy, right? They get angry at that person because they feel like it should have been them. Instead of being happy for that other person. You know what I mean? It's like this switch up. It's like somebody cannot be happy for other people unless they're doing good. And it's like they didn't like the fact that you were being seen as some kind of role model, maybe in the eyes of other people. Okay, so maybe what they tried to do was try to claim that you were snapped and unhinged. Maybe that was the false statements that they were saying. We also do have intellectual theft. So somebody could have actually been stealing your work in some kind of way. This is all because you became guarded and you started to protect yourself from people here who clearly did not have your best interests at heart. I mean, with friends like these, who needs enemies? Yeah, somebody are trying to play mind games and trying to pretend like they're your friend. They're your ally. They're your confidant. Your confidant, so to speak. Yeah, somebody does not like the fact that you are content, because the only way that they can become content is by doing drugs. Somebody who could even be abusing their own medication, if they're on medication. Somebody could definitely be mixing over-the-counter stuff, because that does say cough syrup. And they were stealing your work. On top of that, you were so crazy, you were so unhinged, but yet then they were also intellectually stealing from you? They were stealing your work in some kind of way? They were stealing something that was rightfully yours. They had no ownership to this. It doesn't have to be intellectual theft. Whatever they took, they had no ownership to this. But they tried to pawn something off as their own. They didn't want people to see you as a role model, so they painted you to be snapped and unhinged. But yet they wanted to steal from you, and they wanted to be you, essentially. If they want to pawn it off as theirs. Well, the tower is crumbling down for everybody involved in this, because they all decided to team up, to raise up against you, to abuse you, a kind-hearted person who's very wise. Why? Because you're not willing to submit to a crazy, snapped individual who's clearly a narcissist? Because God, Source, gave you an opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. And you were like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, promiscuity. Yeah. Maybe they were trying to claim that you were promiscuous. Or maybe these people are promiscuous. I mean, the king of this emperor and this empress in the reverse, I mean, this is definitely people here who do not value themselves. There is no self-respect with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There is no self-respect. You know, it's given that thug life mentality. Yeah. That's what you're receiving, universe, collective. You're receiving some kind of gain, some increase, some kind of level up. And now they're concerned. They're concerned because they're going to get caught. Oh, they're so quick to put people through judgment, to make them feel a way that's not even real, that's not even true, to put people under false persecution, and then you still make it out on top, or you still end up surviving that, not letting that affect you, and now somebody that doesn't want to go through it themselves because they can't handle it like you did. Maybe you handled it with grace. Universe, please give us some character clues. Excuse me. We have white-gray hair. Somebody here could have white-gray hair. Maybe they could try to dye the hair and try to cover it up. No shade, just saying. Maybe somebody who's older dyes their hair to cover up their whites. We have a man. This could be a man. We have a woman. So we definitely have an older couple here. Maybe they're starting to gray, or maybe they're full gray. Take it how it resonates. We have a neighbor. These individuals could be your neighbor. We have a boomer. Somebody here could have been a boomer. They could be in that age range. Somebody here could be white collar. They could work a white collar job. We have dimples. We have a red car. Somebody here could drive a red car. Maybe a person here with dimples. It could be a man or a woman that drives this red car. Somebody could wear white clothing. We have a baby face. Somebody here could have a baby face with dimples. We have coarse curly hair. Somebody here could have red coarse curly hair with a baby face. Maybe they drive a red car. Somebody here could dress very goth, punk, grunge. Somebody could be like very alternative. Or something here about somebody's like a rebel. Like maybe they're a rebel with their fashion choices. That could be you. Take it how it resonates. We have hazel eyes. Somebody here could have hazel eyes. We could have a woman here with hazel eyes who drives a red car. Somebody here could have a short nose. Maybe somebody here with coarse curly hair could have a short nose. Somebody here could wear glasses. Universe. We have a daredevil. Somebody here could be a daredevil. Somebody here could be muscular. And could have like a muscular man in his 40s who's still a little bit of a daredevil. Somebody here could have a beauty mark. Somebody here could wear pink clothing. Maybe somebody wears pink and white for work. We have orthodox. Somebody here could have some kind of orthodox traditional background. Somebody could dye their hair fun colors. Somebody here could also like to dress very nice. Somebody here could be very, very short, vertically challenged. I mean that with no disrespect, because as am I. Somebody here could be the life of the party. This is definitely somebody that likes to get a lot of attention. They like it when the attention's on them. Maybe somebody does this with their fashion choices. Maybe somebody likes to show off their physique. Universe, please tell us more. Life of the party wanted to come out. We could have a boomer here, that's the life of the party. We could have a Sagittarius, maybe there's a Sagittarius woman involved, or a Sagittarius could drive a red car. Somebody here could have cornrows or cornrows. We also have blue clothing here at the bottom. Somebody here could be blue collar. We could have a blue collar Sagittarius that drives a red car. This could be like a truck, like a work truck. Somebody here could have a double chin. Maybe somebody here with a short nose has a double chin, but they like to dress nice. Somebody here is definitely a thrill seeker. Maybe somebody could, with that daredevil thrill seeker energy, like maybe somebody here takes it like to the extreme, like maybe they're just like, I don't know, maybe it's like, it almost feels like somebody is like wanting to like go, so to speak. We have a practitioner here. Somebody could be very jock-like, sporty. Maybe it could be this muscular person. Could be a man or a woman. Maybe it's both. I don't know. But we have a practitioner here. We could have a practitioner here with cornrows and hazel eyes. Or a practitioner here could have a double chin. Or like a butt chin. When I say double chin, I mean like the little butt chin, not like the thing, you know? I'm not trying to be that mean. But we definitely have somebody here who works a white-collar job. Somebody here could be at risk of losing their white-collar job. Maybe that's part of this sentencing that's taking place. We have a Virgo. There could be a Virgo that's involved somehow. We could have a Virgo here that likes to dye their hair, or a Virgo that wears pink clothing. Somebody here could have very red lips. Universe. We have Jewish. Somebody here could be of Jewish descent. Maybe somebody here is Orthodox Jewish. We have a Leo. There could be a Leo that's involved in here somehow. Somebody here could have braids. Maybe somebody likes to dye or likes to put their hair in braids. Maybe this Leo likes to put their hair in braids a lot. Maybe somebody puts their hair in braids for work. Universe, give us a few more. We have an oval face. Somebody here could have an oval face with red lips. This person could be very blue collar. Somebody's uncle could be involved somehow. Maybe somebody's uncle has an oval face. Maybe they're very sporty or a jock or whatever. Somebody here could definitely be of Asian descent. Divine Masters. Do you have a message for the collective? We have Toth. Divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. This has to do with you becoming some kind of role model collective. The student becomes the master. So it's what? Is this energy here of you're going to be teaching the lessons? Thoth is the ancient Egyptian, ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. Acknowledged as the sacred scribe who created writing, he was considered to be the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, Many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws, which brought a cataclysmic end to their civilization. In the Western magical community, Thoth is seen as an all-powerful spiritual guide who can help us understand the energy of magic and the power of our will. He is a mastermind behind the Hermetic text, and the ancient Greeks knew him as Hermes Trismegistus, and I know I probably said that wrong, and the Romans as Mercury. When you feel called to this master, it's because divine magic is unfolding in your world and you are ready to write the story of your life. The powers of heaven and earth are uniting at this time, putting the power of creation into your hands. Whatever you set out to do, you will do. You are in a vortex of manifestation. All of the lessons of the past have given you a better understanding of what will be your biggest good and truth. You are a magical being who deserves to have a magical life. Believe in who you are and call in all you need and more. You are no longer the student, you are the teacher. Take everything you have learned and put it to use. Your life will never feel complete or fulfilled until you share what you have experienced during this incarnation. There are lessons to be learned from the events of your life that will be great gifts to those who receive them. Take the time to create a plan of action and put down in writing what you intend to do, so the universe can bear witness to it and support its unfoldment. You are no longer the student. You are the teacher, collective. Did you hear that? You are the teacher. Goddesses, what message do you have for the collective today? We have Eostri. We have growth. I probably said that wrong too. That's not the right book. Oh, her name is Yoister. Yoister. That's how you pronounce that. Okay. I am the movement toward becoming, expanding, enchanting, the impulse deep within all being, to develop, evolve, press onward to fulfill all that is possible. The Germanic goddess of fertility, agriculture, and spring, Yoister, was celebrated with the ritual lightning of dawn fires as a protection for the crops. She symbolizes springtime, new growth, rebirth. Once, when the goddess was late in coming, a little girl found a bird close to death from the cold and turned to Yoister for help. A rainbow bridge appeared and Yoister came, clothed in her red robe of warm, vibrant sunlight, which melted the snows. Spring arrived. Because the little bird was wounded beyond repair, Yoister changed it into a snow hare, who then brought rainbow eggs. As a sign of spring, Yoister instructed the little girl to watch for the snow hare to come to the woods. Yoister comes into your life with her springtime message of personal growth. It is time to open to things in your life that facilitate growth, development, and evolution. Is there a class or workshop you've been wondering if you should take? Do it now. Is there something new that you want to include in your life? Let it in now. Have you just gone through a period of stagnation and lethargy where nothing seemed to be happening? Let it go. Now is a time of growth. Yoister says that wholeness is nurtured when you embrace experiences, risks, and occasions that cause you to stretch. The stretching promotes your growth. And ask the universe what you want. The universe is saying, what is it that you want at this time? You can have it. Universe, what crystal could the collective benefit from? What crystal? Okay. Please give us 1. We have Moonstone. Sister Moon's magic and teachings are your allies. We have Moonstone. From the night of time, I illuminate and create night shadows. I am silence, observation, fullness, and cyclicity. I am the spirit of Moonstone, and I come to you to awaken your transformative power, creation, and deep magic. In the natural cycle of growth, decline, and fullness, or whatever else you are experiencing in life, I am always there. I am connected to you, irrespective of gender, because I connect to your deep, sensitive, empathic, psychic, and primal essence. Like a serpent shedding their skin, I regenerate and become new periodically, connected to transformation. Now I invite you to do so. Renew who you are. The moon urges you to be still, observe what is in front of you, and follow your intuition. Remember, the moon, while standing still, moves the tides. It is an apparent stillness as it simply pushes and moves using its internal conscience energy. Stop stubbornly repeating the same situations over and over again. With each new cycle, you learn something new about yourself. Listen to the magic within you. Become aware of the gift of empathy you possess, your way of listening, and how many messages come to you in night dreams. They will tell you a lot. Start with your nightly dreams or daily insights. Don't judge them. Simply write them down, read them, and start asking yourself what they have to say. Clean out your ego-intoxicated emotions and let go of what doesn't serve you to make space for something new. Together with the sacred, transformative serpents who sometimes scare you, we invite you to enter into your sacred cosmic waters. Let your memories emerge and use our mutual sensitivity to make yourself who you are. Whether you are a sorcerer or a witch, a healer or a shaman, a doctor or a psychologist, use your talents in your daily life because you are needed. Cleanse your physical body, especially your kidneys and intestines, with techniques that resonate most with you, and also consult with your doctor. Keep your hormones balanced to help you regulate mood swings. Meditate with me by seeking that deep listening. I will guide you until I touch your sensitivity. Carry me whenever you want, and I will amplify your feeling. I love being washed and exposed to the light of the moon, crescent or full. When you feel it necessary, we wish for you to experience true deep transformation within yourself, discovering the sweetness residing in your soul and putting it to good use in your life. Some of you guys could benefit from Moonstone at this time, maybe to help you remain grounded or to remind you of who you are. Universe, please give us a Buddha for the collective. Nyorin Kanjizai Batsu. Granting the hopes of humanity with the Chintamani Stone and the Dharma Chakra. Now is not the time for action, but a time for stillness. Spend this time on relaxing and inner reflection. Are the opinions and reactions of others clouding your judgment? Worrying about results or getting things right the first time will only bring you further from your path. Your opinion will not always match those around you. Goals and aspirations that bubble up from deep in your soul, that make your heart feel joyful and light, that make you want to take action, these are your sincerest desires. Be sure to hold on to them and to keep them safe. This has something here to do with, like I said, with that Page of Wands energy, with Source giving you some kind of opportunity here that genuinely brings you joy. Maybe this has something to do with you turning your back on others who were clouding your judgment because of their opinions, because of their reactions. Nyaran Canon is one of the 6 canon, savior to those wandering lost in the God realm. In Stoic Buddhism, she has 6 arms and sits with her right knee up as the savior of the 6 realms of rebirth. Her right hand, poised in thought on her cheek, is for the realm of hell. The hand holding the Chintamani gem, said to grant any and all wishes, is for the realm of hungry ghosts. The hand holding the prayer beads is for the realm of animals. The left hand, in thought, is for the realm of demigods. The hand holding the lotus is for the human realm. Finally, the hand holding the Dharma chakra is for the realm of the gods. Her Chintamani stone not only grants riches and success, but helps to guide relationships to a bright future. Her blessings are sound health, increased earnings, and adoration. Your money is about to increase, collective. That's for sure. We've seen it how many times in many different decks. Lord Ganesha, please give us a final message for the collective. We have number 8, Promise of the Future. Rest assured, something new is on the horizon. All indications are favoring a time of new awareness. Seek new outlets for your creative expression. This heralds the beginning of a new phase in your life. Ganesha is asking that you take time to reflect on your desires and dreams. It is time that you begin down the road of a new creative endeavor. Ask Ganesha to help you uncover the desires of your subconscious mind and then follow any creative nudges you feel. You may experience them as innovative sparks that come to you unexpectedly. This momentum will start you down a path that may involve a new view of the world. Reflect on your past endeavors. Take time to acknowledge and understand your lessons and your blessings. Feel gratitude for the path that has led you to this point in time. You are receiving the gift of freedom to choose what you will pursue. There may be an ending taking place. All in life has its cycles. Through experiences and choices, you learn to grow. You are steadily progressing through the many phases of your life. With each ending comes the promise of a new dawn. And that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.